All right. Yeah, this is another Patreon request from Thomas. As I say, I'm going to do a few Amira because I do end up neglecting Amira, and it's not actually by choice. I think just because she's not like everybody else is kind of rock, she's kind of a unique thing, which would think that would stick her out in my mind. But I do end up neglecting Amira, and like I say, not on purpose. But yeah, Thomas said this is a different because we did do this, but he said this is a new version, a different version he's found. So yeah, it's Amira, Ebben again, Leandro Lontana from 2022. So yeah, let's go.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my favorite arias ever. And I've known it since I was probably 9 years old. But it's quite a tragic aria as well. It's not all sunshine and moonlight. And in the past 9 years, there were times where everything wasn't sunshine and moonlight. So I do think in the past 9 years, I've gathered a lot of emotions that I can now use in this aria by Catalani.
That's actually a very good point in music in general. A lot of songs become more relevant to you as you get older because of what they're wrote about. Now, you may really like a song, but only as you start to get older and you get a bit of life experience. And like she says, not everything is sunshine and moonlight. Yeah, but that is so true. Like especially with Dylan, I find that with Dylan, the older you get, you kind of get the words they hit you different. I mean, you can say it obviously with like hip hop because you just when you're a kid you don't understand what they're talking about half the time until you get older. But I mean, like actually meaning of life songs where you could have listened to a song 1,000 times and then you listen to it again when you're older and just one line you go, ah, that's the meaning. And yeah, I could only imagine that then you understanding the lyrics and the song more can only make you give you more ability to give emotion to song. That's a very good point, Amira. But yeah, let's go.
Andrò lontana come va l'eco della pia campana. Andrò sola e lontana, come l'eco della mia campana, là fra la neve bianca.
She's so amazing. And do you know what as well? Because right, we've reacted to quite a lot of I mean, the more you do of her, it becomes like when we first did her when she's like really small, it has that kind of wow because she's a child. But this one kind of had that too because of her like talking at the beginning. That she actually she like she talked and sounded like a 17, 18-year old girl. Like you could hear that, but then that voice comes out of her, a voice from it's like a 1,000-year-old voice coming out of a 17, 18-year old or however old she is here, which is crazy because when you actually talk, she's got like that kind of sweet, yeah, girl voice, young girl voice. But that when she sings, and this is like what I was saying in the last one. I mean, the last one was great because I just wanted to hear the song "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." But people were saying in the comments that yeah, it's more of a story than a song. That song, but you hear it with this. She didn't get a great deal of room to flex her voice in the last one, which could like although Thomas sent it, I picked it, but I picked it just because I wanted to hear it. But um, yeah, you hear with songs like this, she really gets to use that voice, and it's so powerful when she opens and the way she's transitioning between different notes. It's so smooth. Yeah, she's great. And like I say, it was good to hear her talking voice and then her to but then it's like a bit of an Elvis vibe or a KD Lang, like they have that kind of thing too, where they have this very kind of real human, relatable personality, but then this voice comes out of them where you're like, wow. But Amira is, you can argue, even double that because her style of singing is like an old soul's music. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not big music now, but when you hear her sing it, it's like she really brings it all back to life again. Yeah, this was a great request. Great request. And she killed this. Yeah. So good. So good. You just can't help but when she gets going, and like I say, it's the smoothness of her voice too. It's the she's got a power, and there's a what's the word? Like she's putting force behind her voice, but it just also seems to transition so nicely too, which is yeah special. But yeah, Yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.